Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I'm not gonna keep y'all held up here all this time, so we'll just go ahead and get the meeting started. We have 8 people on, and what I'll do is I'll because I'm like in Augusta right now, so it's like I'm really can't right. It's like I'm kind of on sort of like out, but what I'll do is we'll just go from here. I'll send the recording out and I'll just see if we can possibly try to just reschedule and do like an in-person for next Monday. Because I know how important it is. You want to make sure that we get it done. So if y'all could, everybody who's here now, just make sure you put your contact information in the chat, and then I'll go ahead and get that out, and then we'll see if we can get this done, because I know it's already 12:17 and I don't want a bunch of people to be held up and so on and so forth. So without further ado, as I said, this is the monthly community resource network meeting for DeKalb County. And we meet every second Monday. I know I see a couple people this may be I think Dr. Williams, Rita, he might be the only new first timer. So some of y'all are pretty much used to how it goes. But anyway, I'll give y'all a chance to go through. I'll give you all some updates going forward. So I'm not sure if everybody knows, but as of July 15th, DeQuanda Sanders is no longer the executive director. So if any of you all have any things that you have been sending to DeQuanda or wanted to, have been working with her, then feel free to reach out to me. Send it to the DeKalb CRN email. I know some of y'all have my CareSource email, but just to let you all know it's separate. So sorry. Trying to type here. So if any of y'all have any flyers or anything going with that, please feel free to send those to me. As I said, DeQuanda is no longer our executive director. Also, we have a new location, new office. Some of you all who have been to the monthly meetings over at Mountain View Baptist Church, that's going to be our location, our office. From now on, I'm going to send out the information, the address. So I know some of you all have anything to mail to us or anything, or whatever, we want to make sure we get that out. We want to update the website, social media, so people can have all the information. They're going to get the MailChimp and everything down. I know we've been doing this for a long time, and I always say I don't want this just to be a bunch of of us just coming meeting every now and again. So I really want to get this streamlined. So and the strategy team. So since the school year is back up this year, we're going to get the strategy team back up and running. So those of you who have been working with that, I know we have been working with Towers at Columbia, that cluster, but we're really going to sort of expand our reach to work with some other, pretty much the other schools that need assistance and whatnot, other organizations that have that. So that's going to reach out now. Circling back to me with what I'm doing with the CareSource. My role in CareSource being school-based health. MedCura, they just opened a school-based health center at the McNair Discovery Academy over on 2nd Avenue in Decatur. Mm-hmm. So, really going to reach out and sort of bring some people together to help them out over there and make sure that they get some, support and what have you. So, with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. We have 8 people on, so just going to have you all go ahead and introduce yourself, talk about what you have upcoming, and then unless we have more people coming in, I can just go and get you out of there. We just start working on getting the reschedule. So the first person I see is Erica Jean-Baptiste. So could you please introduce yourself and tell people who you are and what you do?
Okay. Can you hear me clearly? Mm-hmm. Okay. So Erica decided to create a workforce development program specifically for training women in construction. We're right here in DeKalb, and our goal is to create work alongside economic development projects and create a workforce program. So we focus specifically on specialty trades contracting and building and scaling minority businesses. We also have DIY workshops for women, and this is a let's get comfortable with tools workshop. We're launching both a virtual and an in-person, so you can learn how to do those specialty repairs in your house yourself and save thousands of dollars. We're also doing virtual admin services, which is the back office paperwork that's needed for our specialty contractors, whether that's payroll, documents, contracts, responding to RFPs. If they're bidding on projects, we can also assist with those. So that's what we're focused on right now. We do have WGGP Construction Services Organization, so we do take on construction projects, residential and light commercial. And now we're getting into the housing and development phase. I'm also tied to the Shantalana Hereford, who is part of Center for Truth and Healing. We're working with her on that team for the Memorial Drive Revitalization Project. And that is an opportunity again for a lot of us to get involved in whatever business that we're in with our Center for Truth and Healing. But on there again, the goal is to create a workforce program for our community. We are a registered apprenticeship program, so we can sponsor and grow these apprenticeship programs within your organization. That's who we are.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so very much. Now, what's the age range of the women that you work with?
We have several educational programs for K-12, but then to be employed, you have to be 18. But as far as awareness and hands-on, there are several projects from K all the way up. So even adults or school age, we have programs for them as well.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'll be reaching out to you. Thank you so very much. And so, Ms. January, I see you're the next person up since your face is on screen already. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Viola January, Executive Director, More Than Conquerors, Inc., where we do youth development, where we go into the schools and have conversations with teens about healthy relationships, advocating them to follow the success sequence, education, employment, marriage, then children. And then I'll wait for my announcements later on. I just wanted to say we're going to be participating in an event this Saturday when announcements come.
Well, you can we sort of light here. You can go ahead and announce that now.
Okay, Congressman Hank Johnson is recognizing some nonprofits in DeKalb County this Saturday at the Exchange Park, and we're one of the nonprofits they're recognizing for the DeKalb area.
That's awesome. So well deserved. So well deserved.
Say it again.
I said so well deserved. What time is that?
1:30 at Exchange Park. It said several nonprofits in DeKalb. I'm not sure who the others are. I won't know, I guess, until Saturday, unless somebody on here will be recognized on Saturday also.
Okay, definitely trying to make sure.
Yeah, do you have a flyer about it?
They haven't sent me a flyer. They just sent me a letter indicating we'll be recognized.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so Ms. Nadine, since you're the next one talking, I see yours is the next name I see. Could you please introduce yourself?
I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Nadine Ali. I'm sorry. I had this to kind of band the hair down, right? Trying to slick it down. South Carolina Neighborhood Advocates, co-founder of South Carolina Neighborhood Advocates, which is a health and wellness organization. We definitely partner with Reggie's organizations, and we're housed at the same location over on Rita Road. I will send out the flyer for you to share, Reggie, in reference to our Wellness Wednesday coming up on this Wednesday. And we'll look forward to continuing to collaborate and partner with all of the other organizations, because We had a space over there, and we'll be having our community day coming up where we give out clothes and so forth to the community and the homeless uh, population as well. So thank you, Reginald. Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Nadine. I appreciate you so much. Okay, the next person I see is Miss Carlandria Hayes.
Good afternoon, everyone. As Reggie mentioned, my name is Carlandria Hayes. I'm with the DeKalb Chamber of Commerce, and we exist to support our business members and the economy of DeKalb County. And we do that a number of different ways through education, advocacy, and connections. As far as upcoming events that we have coming up, this Wednesday, we'll have our Chamber and Heels Women Luncheon that we do in partnership with the Perimeter, Sandy Springs, as well as Brookhaven Chamber. It'll be about mastering the invisible load and protecting your peace for high achieving women professionals. Again, that's happening this Wednesday, followed by our monthly networking event, Coffee and Connections, which is happening on Thursday at 8:30 at Holbrook, Decatur. What will probably be most beneficial for this group that we're coming up is going to be the DeKalb City Summit, which is happening August 29th. That's a Thursday. That's when we bring together the mayors in the 13 cities that are represented in DeKalb for them to give us updates on topics such as transportation, affordable housing, and workforce development. So that's all I got. Thank you, Reggie.
You are so welcome. Definitely looking forward to being a part of that. Okay, the next name I see is Mr. Jacob Johnson.
Hey, hello, Mr. Reggie. How are you doing? And thank you, everyone. My name is Jacob Johnson. I'm the Special Projects Coordinator with the DeKalb County Human Service Department. I work with the community, and I also assist residents with having access to resources. I receive calls or emails from DeKalb County citizens in need of resources, and I refer them to different agencies. So I look forward to learning more about everyone's programs and what they do so that way I can better be informed to inform the public.
Hi, can you please repeat the name of the company or organization you're with?
I'm with the DeKalb County Human Services Department.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well, Ms. Chapman, since you spoke, and I see your name next, would you please introduce yourself and tell people who you are and what you do?
Yes, thank you. Hold on. Hi, everyone. My name is Michaela Chapman. I'm the lead caseworker here at Partnership for Community Action. We are a nonprofit organization. We advocate and empower families to work towards economic sustainability. So we have rental assistance, we help with temporary lodging for the homeless, we have skills training, and we also so we do one-time assistance for utilities and rent, and then we also have case management where we help them with skills training and things of that nature. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so very much. Make sure you put your information. I have two other people from PC. I can't remember, but make sure I get your contact information so we can have you in the loop as well.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Julia sent me over.
Yes.
Yeah, lead caseworker. I think she comes to all the meetings, but she threw me in there today so that I can get familiar with this meeting and also the other resources that would be here today.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you as well.
Yes. Okay. Logan Hutchins.
Hey, Reggie, thanks for having me. My name is Logan. I'm with CORE. We do vaccine clinics at, like this week, we'll be at libraries, we go to churches, a lot of different community events. They're incentivized so people get $100 for receiving a vaccine. We also have a health outreach program that helps people get connected to government resources that they're eligible for.
Okay.
And, yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh, no, what are you about to say?
Oh, I was just thanking you, Reggie. I appreciate you having me.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so Dr. Rita Williams from Fine Tune. Glad you were able to make it. Would you please come on and introduce yourself and tell the people who you are and what you do?
Absolutely. So thank you so much for the opportunity. I am Rita and I have two businesses. I have a for-profit business, Fine Tune, where we provide professional development to educators at the school and district levels. And then I also have a nonprofit, Fine Tune's Treasure, where our mission is to celebrate and elevate Black males. And so I wanted to just take a moment to share about the nonprofits. Our signature event is coming up in October, our 2024 Treasure Hunt Gala and Conference. At our gala, we recognize distinguished Black males for their contributions, to the community, as well as award a scholarship to a Black male senior. That will be on Sunday, October the 6th. And then the subsequent days, the 7th through the 9th, we will have a conference where we'll have an all Black male lineup, from the keynote speakers to the session facilitators to our Black male superintendent panel that will equip educators, parents, and the community with strategies to support Black male students. And so if any of that speaks to you, I did put my information in the chat, as well as the flyer for our gala and conference. We love participation by attending the gala, attending the conference. We have an opportunity for businesses to set up tables in order to share your products or to share your services or to get the word out about your nonprofit mission. And we also have opportunities for sponsorship. So my email address, I need to put in the chat. I know I put it in the chat earlier, but I put my email address as well as my phone number, and I look forward to connecting.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so Thank you so very much. Okay, I think I see a couple more people were able to come on. I was able to get the link out to some folks. So Mr. Moon, Charles Moon from Truist Bank, could you please come on and introduce yourself? Okay, while you're coming off, I see Savannah finally came on. You were able to get the link. Please come on and introduce yourself to the people. Savannah?
I'm trying. Hey,
Okay,
hey,
there we go.
everybody.
Hey.
You guys already know it's me, Savannah from Terplyfe, with the serving the deaf community. Sorry about the confusion that we had today. It's just a lot going on, especially when you decide to do it all virtual. But I'm glad that you all, whoever's on, was able to come on. The only thing that I have coming up is the second week in October. We're actually just looking for whether it's a Wednesday or a Thursday. The second week of October, we are partnering with Truist Bank for a financial banking and credit summit for the deaf community. So we are looking for sponsors, vendors, in-kind donations. We have a couple venues we can use, but anybody that would like to put anything in a swag bag, would like to give anything away, would like to even be a guest speaker when it comes to anything financially related, please get with me. I'll put everything in the chat. And that's about it. As far as the collaborative is concerned, we really don't have anything going on except for what you all got going on. So, but I appreciate those who are here, and sorry for the confusion.
Yeah, well, actually, when you mentioned that, would like to, because I do see we have Mr. Jacob Johnson on. We do have it's Mike, it's not Michaela, is it Michael? I want to make sure I get your name correct.
Oh, it's pronounced Michaela.
Michaela, okay, Michaela. That's why I know you said it. Yeah, so we would really like to see if we could at some point get together and just figure out a way we can, because I know we're coming towards the end of summer and the fall, getting into winter, and just really want to get together and see what we can do as far as like pulling together everyone in and around DeKalb County who is in the housing and rental assistance space. That's basically to find out. And I know, sort of like, you do some, that's what you do, Mr. Johnson. But I just really want to get with y'all to find out so that we can put together, just sort of like get everybody together and find out, okay, who has what, who's getting what, when do y'all get it? Because really would hate to, for instance, PCA, if y'all have funds more so towards the end of the month, I really hate to send a bunch of people to y'all in the middle of the month when y'all don't have it or whatever, just figure out. And if it's not possible, maybe we could do it, or, we can find out, but just find out who has what and when they have it so we can figure out when to send the people their way for assistance and whatnot, because just really don't, we hate to send, people to the organization and say, okay, hey, well, we don't have any funds right now. Just, see if there's a way we can all meet to get together to figure something out and get that on. So, let's put that out. I see a Ryan A. I see a name. Could you come on, introduce yourself and tell people who you are, what you do, please?
Hey, Mr. Reggie, I also got myself off of mute, so whenever you're ready.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, since you're speaking.
Yeah, well, I was going to say the same thing. She actually just kind of talked about it. We are putting on a financial literacy seminar in October. Truist will actually be providing the swag bags. So ultimately, what I would love an opportunity to do is everybody that is a part of the association, regardless of whether it is due to financial literacy or not, I would love for you guys to have information in that swag bag. So I will drop them off, I guess, at a central location before our next meeting. And there will be Truist bags that you guys will have the ability to fill for the event. But that is going to be on October the 11th, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it is October the 11th. I'm really looking forward to it. This will be the first of many. And this will be the first time that we actually do this, where the actual presentation will be signed as well, which is an amazing feat in itself. So that way we know we can reach out to the deaf community. So I'm looking forward to it. And if there are any other events that are going on, of course, I will make sure that I kind of keep my ears to the street so I can spread the word out. But thank you so much, Reggie. I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely, yes, sir. No, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you were able to come on. Everybody, y'all. Like I said, it's not often that we have hiccups, but when we do, I know y'all always rock with us, and I definitely do appreciate that coming through. Okay, so Ryan A., could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, why thank you. So my name is Ryan Atkins. I'm actually a volunteer with HWPL Georgia. I was invited to this meeting by Miss Nadine. And so yes, our organization, we were the ones in charge of the peace education program that was done in collaboration with the 100 Black Men for their Keeping 100 Summer of Peace. I'm not sure how many people on this call are familiar with that summer program that they just conducted. But yes, so our organization provided the peace education. And so we in HWPL Georgia, we work within the sectors of education, public relations, law, interfaith, and as well as working with collegiate students as well, kind of activating them to become advocates of peace. And so I'm first and foremost very excited to be here, and I'm thankful to be on this call. And so I am kind of just like listening in to see what's happening. And yes, any way I can be involved or involve our organization of HWPL, I am happy to do so. And we are happy to show up and do the work of spreading peace here in Georgia.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. And we're glad you were able to join. And I do see Teresa joined us. Would you please introduce yourself and tell people who you are and what you do?
Sure. Thank you, Reggie. I'm Teresa Wright Johnson. I'm one of the board members of the DeKalb Family Children's Initiative. And myself, I am a mental health instructor and parent educator with my businesses Zarias and mombizbosses. And I provide training and support for mental health and various organizations. So if anybody's looking for mental health or parenting training, that's me, Teresa, and I'm just happy to be here. I really care about parents. I also am with the Georgia chapter of the American Mothers as the former 75th American Mother of the Year of Georgia. So all I do is families, that's me, and I just believe that moms and parents are multiple operational managers, and I'm here to support parents, families, and children. Thank you.
You are so no. Thank you for everything you do. So very much appreciated. Yes, and as Teresa said, she is a board member for the DeKalb Family Connection. So we try to come together to offer this, to bring all the different community resources together in the county. We are revamping, as I said. DeQuan is no longer our executive director. I'm going to put my contact information in the chat again. But if you all have any flyers or anything, please feel free to send those to me. I will get those out. Any upcoming events, anything that you all want me to know. Also, and Carlandria, you mentioned something I wanted to say, because I know with MedCura, was them doing the school-based health. As I said, they do have a center over in Decatur at the McNair Discovery Academy, but they also have one in Doraville. And I know several of the partners. I know some of y'all work closely, like with some of the North DeKalb entities, like Frost Keys up in Doraville. I invited someone from Dunwoody, but I don't see them here. But I really want to. So those connections, like in North DeKalb up there, really want to see if we can bring those into the collaborative and get some of those resources, some of those connections out here, because I say DeKalb, DeKalb don't just stop at I-20. It goes all the way up to 400, believe it or not. So up in that area. Okay, I see my good brother DeWese is on the line from the Helping Hands Travel. So would you please introduce yourself?
Hey, thank you. Thank you, Reg. Good evening, everyone. My name is Gamel DeWese. My company is the Helping Hand Travelers, LLC. I am a certified anger management and behavior modification specialist, as well as a CPR instructor and BLS instructor. We concentrate on behaviors, wherever they come from, how they come, whether it's bipolar, schizophrenia, everything has a behavior attached to it, and we are able to address all behaviors.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. Yes, and also, yeah, I something and that I did put out, and really want to get some more word out. The partnership that you have with King's Palace for the men's mental health and grooming and wellness.
Yes.
Yes.
So we partnered to make sure that all men that want to come in and become a member will be taken care of physically and mentally. We want to make sure that we are the dump truck. You dump into us, we take care of your problems, de-escalate you as much as possible, and give you solutions on how to help yourself better yourself.
Absolutely. I do have flyers. Send those out before I make sure I send those flyers out when I send the attendance list and the recording for this meeting out. And Teresa, I see your hand raised.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to drive at the same time. I just wanted to also, as a board member of Family Connections for DeKalb County, we actually will have, I'm a certified mental health instructor, a certified peer specialist, and mental health facilitator, but we are going to have a free training coming up the first Saturday of September. We'll get information out, but we're definitely going to let you all know. Anybody is interested in youth mental health first aid, that's what we're doing, youth mental health first aid. I also train adult and veterans, but we're going to do youth mental health first aid, and we want to make sure to tell our partners about it. I just wanted to remind us of that, Reggie.
I'm glad you said, because I was actually about to circle back to you and ask you about that. So we are having that. We're putting up a, she said that was the second week in September. You know what? We'll talk about that at the board meeting next week. I'll get that out so we can get the flyers and other stuff. Yeah. So
can
I say
one thing? Miss Teresa, I know you have a full network of for single moms and families and things like that. Do you have a reentry program for families, or any housing for single moms or anything available?
No, I don't know of anything for single moms right off bat, but I do have one of my mother's business owners is opening up a facilities for mothers. So I definitely, as that opens up, we'll let you know. And speaking of re-entry, I am also a forensic peer specialist with the state of Georgia for people that are re-entering after being incarcerated. So I have an array of resources and connections. That's what I do. So if you're looking for that kind of re-entry, I do have some information on that, as well as with a collaborative with the Bailout Project.
Okay, so so now speaking of the Bailout Project, because I know is that Lucretia? I know she
Yeah, Lucretia is my classmate and she's one of my mom biz bosses.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yes. Okay, so we'll talk about that because they lost the didn't Georgia, they did something with the bail. So are they still are they still operational? Are y'all on hiatus or what's science behind that?
They do have some restructuring or something going on, but I definitely will reconnect you or refer you back to Lucretia with that. But there's some other programs that I'm connected with for people that are or have experienced incarceration, because I'm a certified peer specialist with the Department of Developmental Disabilities and Behavioral Health.
Listen, Teresa, I'm gonna tell you something. You like a walking Sam's. If you don't do it, if you don't do it, it can't be done. So I definitely appreciate it.
And it's so funny because someone called me the other day that I'm doing an event for, and they told me I met Reggie. I was like, okay, but no, it's not that. My gift is connections, and I think that we're better together if we connect and collaborate, like we're doing here at this event.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so it's 12:47. Unless y'all have anything else upcoming, what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and give y'all about 15 minutes of your Monday back. As I said, I'm going to go when I get home. I'm going to go back through, circle back. I'm going to get definitely make sure that if you put your contact information, so I can put it on the on a spreadsheet that I send out. Then I'm going to send out figure out what happened with the links and so on and so forth. Make sure that we have everything together. And as I said, once we get once we have our next board meeting, we can get our website and social media stuff put together. I really just want to make put it online so everybody can just go online and click, and so that way it's just nothing changes and everything will be forever and ever. Amen. Okay, I just see a new name that just popped in. I wanted to give you the chance to speak before we jump off. The Center for Truth and Healing.
Grand Rising, how you doing?
Awesome. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Apologies for my tardiness. I had some technical issues. We had a power outage in our neighborhood today. And so overnight, and so my phone didn't charge. And so I'm just getting back online, everyone. But good to be here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I just wanted to jump on to talk to you all about the Birth of a New Nation Global Peace Summit that we're having, the Center for Truth and Healing. One of our initiatives is really about building bridges in the global Black diaspora, helping to connect those dots, bringing people together so we can mobilize, organize, unite, and collaborate. And we're having an event. It's called Birth of a New Nation, because this new nation should be united in our diversity and solidarity, but empowered, educated, and willing to, really come together. And so this event, we have breakout sessions, we have workshops, we have keynote speakers, we have panels, fireside chats, just kind of give you an example of what kind of topics we're talking about. The end of an empire. We're talking about agriculture, sustainable solutions for today and tomorrow. We have owning and controlling our culture, claiming our stake in the beauty and hair industry. We're talking about education models for the melanated community. We have drumming workshops, self-defense workshops, gun safety and training workshops, first aid and CPR workshops. We have a fashion forum with a spectacular fashion show lineup for Thursday, August 22nd from 6 to 10 at our very own atrium in our community, the Atrium Event Center, from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And we have the Gayla Rogers collection. We have Van Miller connection, Miss Vanessa Henderson. We have C Denim and about 2 other designers, as well as live performances by some very talented performers. And we're partnered with the 100. I know y'all want me to shut up, but I just got so much to tell y'all. It's exciting.
And we got 10 more minutes.
Okay, well, we've been partnered 124th National Black Business Conference to bring it to the Hilton at their conference on the 23rd and the 24th. So we'll be at the Hilton Hotel Friday and Saturday, all day long, all night long. We have activities and celebrations planned with the Black Mayors Federation and other organizations. And then Sunday, we're bringing it right back here to DeKalb, to the Atrium Event Center, for our Community and Culture Day, where we'll be having a number of activities for the family, including the Sankofa experience, which is kind of like a African festival. So please come out. The activities are all free except for the fashion show. If you want the food ticket, it's $150 for the whole weekend. But please don't miss out on this. If you want to volunteer, if you want to just be a part of anything we're doing, all the information is at birthofanewnation.com. Erica John Baptiste is going to be one of the moderators. I see she's here. We have Dr. Kiana Dancy, who's also hosting the fashion show and hosting our panel for the Black Women's Empowerment. I can't think of the name of that one, but we bringing Black families back, and then it's just a huge event. Well, and we want you all to be there.
Can I ask that Ryan give you the info that I sent to him to come on today?
Ma'am?
What was that, Miss Nadine?
Ryan, yeah, I was just asking that Ryan, I sent the link to Ryan. I'm glad you all was able to come on. But maybe my phone's
Yes,
not
please.
connected.
With any information you have, you can share with me. And I posted our link in the chat box. And we are still looking for any vendors, sponsors, partners that want to be a part of this. This is just the beginning. We have some very great developments and things that are already in place. It's not rhetoric. It's, actionable items that are already been implemented. We just need to get our community on code.
Yo, thank you so much. I'm going to give it up to the Atrium. They've been rocking in DeKalb County since I was in college back in the day. Love that.
Yes.
Fact that they are, and it's fine. I was actually thinking the other day because I was wondering. I was like, do people even talk about the diaspora anymore? Because it just seems like all I hear is like so much division of Black American, Jamaican, all this other stuff. When I was young, it was okay. Well, we're human. Then African, and then your nationalities or whatever. So, but I'm definitely glad y'all have that out there. People are keeping that going. So, look forward to getting some flyers and stuff about that, so we can shoot that out. So,
awesome,
Reggie.
Yes, who's that?
This is Rita. I just want to alert Charles to the fact that I sent him a direct message. He doesn't mind looking at that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And Brother DeWese?
Hey, yes, I just want to remind everybody that my radio show for behavioral health comes on every first and third Tuesday of the month. I'd like you guys to tune in if you can. And also, I'm looking for guests to come on the show to talk about behavior and mental health, as well as giving practical solutions to problems that might arise on a daily basis. So my show is not just about talking about it, it's about also giving some kind of resources to those that might need it.
Are you willing to have parents on there, parents of behavioral health that deal with children who have behavioral health and disabilities and mental disabilities?
Most definitely, because it's more practical here for somebody that's going through it.
Okay, awesome. Is your information in the chat?
Yes, I sent the flyer out, yes. And all my other information is in the chat as well, with all contact numbers on it.
Miss Viola, I see your hand.
Yes, I tried to send you a flyer about the faith-based mental health initiative, where the Department of Behavioral Health is trying to come in and provide trainings to any faith-based initiatives or any churches. I tried to download the flyer. I couldn't, but I've sent it to you, Reggie, so you'll be able to provide it to people, so that the faith-based initiative that's being initiated to train churches how to be equipped for mental health. So it's a very good initiative, and they're coming up a workshop in September.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. And Teresa, is that your hand back up, or is it up from earlier?
You know it's me. You know it's me. Don't want to talk about mental health, Miss Viola. Go back in the day, Miss Viola. How you doing?
I'm good, girl. Good to see you.
So I was coming on to say that we do have a faith-based training. I'm also with NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Wellness or Illness, and then also we have a program that we can come out. If you know about NAMI, many of our programs we can come out for free and come and speak. So if you're looking for something like that, please do let us know. And also with REACH. The Respect Institute. So I have a bunch of different programs like that. If anybody's interested, it's not just me. I have a slew of other advocates and facilitators that we all work together. So if y'all looking for mental health, we definitely have that information. I also want to say we do now have youth that can speak to youth, because yes, it's good that we're talking to young people and we're learning, as I'm a parent educator, but youth, just like y'all said, that have experienced such things and can tell other youth how to navigate or find supports, because they like to hear from themselves sometime, not just us. So just wanted to say those things. And I always want to reach out in regards to that, especially with the parenting and the motherhood stuff, because of the American mothers. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Anybody else before we close the meeting down?
Can you just leave it up for a few minutes so people can get info out the chat? Just for
Yes, I
maybe
wanted to let you know if you guys are on a laptop or a phone device, well, of course, you all can save the chat to your device.
Okay.
Yes, so go ahead and hit the 3 dots in the chat and you should be able to save it.
Okay, I'm just talking away and I'm on mute. Hey, Savannah, do you mind I can make you the host and then you can just host for the next few minutes while I hop off.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Hey, don't do nothing crazy now.
I won't, I promise.
Nah, for real.
I promise, keep my camera
right.
off.
Thank you all so much.
Yes, please make sure that you email, aside from putting all of that in the chat, please email Reginald your flyers and everything like that so that we can send it to the entire email list that we have so other people can share, and for the people that just weren't on the meeting today.
Okay, will do. Thank you so much.
No, thank y'all so much. Sorry for the inconvenience and all the things that happened today. We appreciate it. I will open for another 2 more minutes so that I'll leave the chat open for a few more minutes so that you guys can save that to your devices. And then also don't forget that Reggie does send the entire link out, the YouTube link, so that you guys can refer back to this video if you missed anything, or if you miss hearing something or anything like that. You can always refer back to the YouTube links that he sends at the and with the follow-up email.
Thank you, Savannah. Appreciate it. Great meet today.
No, of course. No, thank you all for being so loyal and still being able to come on after all that. Is everybody good?
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Have a blessed day on purpose.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You all have a great day. I'm going to shut it down.
Thank you.
Thank you.